how to use Monday.com for architectures. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to use Monday.com workspace for architectures. We're going to head over Monday.com, sign in for an account, and as you can see we're going to be on the admin dashboard. Now as you know, Monday.com is going to be a work management solution. That means that it will help you to manage your work. Either it is going to be an architecture work, it is going to be social media planning, it is going to be also company planning or organization, all in one place. So you're going to have every resource, every need that you're going to use, or maybe extensions that you're going to use to organize or planify your work, you're going to find it in the platform. So with that said, we're going to head over the workspaces. As you know, the workspaces are going to be the first items that you're going to find within Monday.com. And then we're going to head over the items such as boards, as you can see, portfolios, projects, whatever. We're going to use the most important part on the Monday.com platform, which is going to be the boards. We're going to start with a new template. And I'm going to head over the search bar up top and we're going to type in project management. You can go ahead and find the project management from here, or you can go ahead and click on project management category from there. Now, once you have did that, we're going to find all the project management that we can do. If you're going to type in architecture, obviously you're not going to find any related project or any related template. I have tried that multiple times, but they didn't upload some templates that will go on with that. So we're going to use a custom project and we're going to see here what do we want. We're going to use the template and we're going to find the Kanban list or Kanban view, a list for tasks, and also a combination of organized work within this specific board. As you can see, we have here the, let's say the specific active projects, finished projects. You can add these groups or modify them. For example, here we have the owners, the owner of the project or the assignee. I'm not going to have the owner, but let's say as an architecture, we're going to not have owners, but basically clients. Or not clients, so we are going to have personnel that is going to take or in charge with this project. For example, let's say assignee. And we can go ahead and have the client, as you can see, name, the timeline, or this project, how many times that, or many days, months, maybe it will take. You can go ahead and have analysis, the creation and the review of it, which are going to be these three as a status bar. The estimated hours, as you can see, we're going to have it here. Current billable hours. You can see that we have some hour rates. If you're going to have or project, for example, rate, I don't know, the client cost is going to be around here. Basically, it is going to be related within the hour rate and also the billing rate. As you can see, if I'm going to change this, you're going to find that it is going to change. See, and this is it. So you can go ahead and use a customer project, something like that, or not a customer, but a something that you're going to have the timeline. You can go ahead and have also a Kanban view. Please go ahead from there, a Kanban view, and also a calendar. So we have the Kanban, the stock, which is going to be related to the widget or the statuses, as you can see, and you can go ahead and have them just like that. Also, you can go ahead and add a calendar, file gallery, and etc. This will help a lot of the architects out there to set up their project by the name of their customers and also their billable days or hours. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content and I hope to see you soon on the next one.